Shall we talk about the Arsenal score?
Yeah, it was pathetic. United should have won.
Yeah, Ray made some excellent saves.
Excellente.
Yeah, very excellent.
And yeah, I'm sick of Odegaard.
What's he done to you?
I'm just sick of him.
So bad, isn't
He's all fart, no poo. I'm sick of him.
What?
He just passes it
Still
side.
fart, no smell.
Odegaard.
I just, yeah.
Do you know?
I just, yeah. Wait,
Odegaard.
some of his finishing and shots, honestly, he just makes me
Tom, you
sick.
actually made a really interesting point during the game.
No, he didn't.
Did I?
Yeah, I thought it was actually like
remember a lot
annoyingly
about
bang on.
yesterday.
Tom was like, it's weird. He plays like he's always in an edit.
Yeah.
Did you actually say this?
Yeah,
I don't remember you saying that.
And I was like, I understand exactly what he's talking about.
He
Because
tries to look busy and he's not actually doing
Because
anything.
sometimes I'm like, just do the simple shit.
Yeah.
Or just like actually
Have a go.
Like
Smack it. You know his
Yeah.
shot? You know the shot where he went down to the left-hand
he's
side and
trying
on
to
the
look
left-hand side?
sick.
He should have fucking thunder
Yeah.
Thunder-funted it.
What?
Thunder
And when he was playing well the season and the season before, that's what he would do.
he thunder-spunted
I
it.
just
His decision making in front of goal was just like, all right, fucking what?
Or even little things like he tries to make. I just feel like he tries to make himself look busier than he actually is. He's actually not. You look at him, you're like, what are you actually doing? You're just passing it sideways, but you're trying to like almost. I don't know. He'll pass it and he's like, that, and he's like, I'm like, you're not actually fucking doing anything. Do something.
He is a line breaker, but he's got no one to make that run for him. In Marino at the moment.
Well, again, that's bullshit.
He's telling me he's a quarterback with no wide receivers.
That's not true though, because you've
That was
had good
correct what I said
wingers
there,
who
though.
make those runs. Like Ranieri makes those
You
runs.
have crazy
Yeah, but when-
excuses for your team. It's like
No,
I
he's
really don't
had
understand
a 100% drop off in. The
And he's
last
already
season.
saying that, but Bruno's got worse players around him, but at least he tries the balls and tries to make things
It was
happen.
earlier in this season as well where you were
Bruno's better,
given the
isn't he?
excuse of Erdegaard's not in the team, that's why, and when he's in it, it'll make a click. And it was like the season before where it's like, oh, was it Saliba or Gabriel is injured, that's why we're not going to win the league. And then now it's Saka's out. It's always like, it's like you're always sort of compensating with an excuse.
I understand what you're saying, but also if Liverpool lost, fucking Salah, Núñez.
I think they'd still
their
grind
whole
out
front-
results. Or they wouldn't be citing it as excuses as consistently
Yes,
as
they
used to.
would.
Every time.
If they lost 4 of their front line, they would not be as good
no,
as they are
last
now.
season you lost
but
a
look, that is
centre-back
just-
and that's why you
that's
lost
not
the
an
league.
excuse, but that just is the truth.
No, but I'm
They've
saying,
got
what I
better
mean?
depth up front than
Oh
that,
yeah,
haven't
100%.
but the thing is,
But
like,
if any team loses their front 4 attackers, best 4 attackers, they're
Yeah.
going to be a
But even
weaker
my
team.
sympathy
That
for-
is just how it
my
works.
sympathy
It's
for
not an
that's running
excuse.
out.
It's not. We're not arguing or anything. That's just reality of life.
But the
buddy.
problem is, Arteta brought in a forward, Sterling. He spent 90 minutes on the bench where you're at Old Trafford and you draw it. So so what are you going to do? You brought this player in. It's 90 minutes at Old Trafford. You need someone to come in and change it up, and he's refusing to use them and saying,
doesn't trust
"Oh
him,
no,
does he?
forwards."
He's not been
For a
any good
reason,
this
though.
season
I
either,
know,
has he?
yeah, I know, but at what point are we like always make sure? Oh, so you number one, you
It's not an
chose this
excuse,
player,
just
and now
don't
you're
trust
unwilling
him.
to even try him when
Yeah,
you need
because
a
You're
goal.
allowed to be
he brought
wrong
him in
about
this.
the
Yeah, he
signing
brought
as
him in the
well.
summer, and he just hasn't done it. has
I know,
he?
but like,
But
so-
Lou, you're allowed to be. Loads of managers get signings wrong. It's not like.
no, that's not what
Yeah,
I'm
and
criticizing.
you
But I'm
don't-
saying that
I feel
game
like-
brings Sterling on.
Why?
What has he
Why?
done? What has he done this season?
He's
Because
shown
they
nothing
needed
this season
something, and they weren't getting through. So bring on
No,
Sterling for the
no.
last 10
Look,
minutes,
it's not-
15
Bring
minutes.
on a worst option.
This is why you'll
not
never
20
be a football manager.
it's
You're
not
saying
20.
names just for the sake of
What
it.
I'm saying is guaranteed.
He's living
popular
like it's
opinion.
2020
If you want to
Euro
fucking,
final.
It's
what,
not a
you're going to stick
popular
with
opinion.
Marino up front all game.
He do a better job than
Marino's
Sterling.
Was
done
he?
more this
He didn't
season.
score
than-
any, so he scored 0. So he did a better job than Sterling, who got 0
has
goals
done.
without a minute in the
Right,
game.
so,
Yeah, but he has done a better
you're
job.
suggesting just
Childish
bring
arguments,
people
that.
on because it might change the game.
Utilize the players on your bench. You are limited, yes, but you do have some resource, and you can
He
try
brought
bring them on.
Martinelli on.
Yeah, Martinelli came
I know,
on.
but my thing was, I think that game is prime for Sterling. Obviously, right?
What
he's not
is
as good as he
this
was.
season for Sterling to come on?
Big
Genuinely,
moments, right? Big moments.
What
Sterling can
moments?
rise to it. How many games has he had in a row? You've said yourself, Sterling's used to having consistent minutes, so you're judging him off these tiny cameos.
No. This season he's not. He's
been
really
shit
been
last
shit, mate.
season as well.
Right,
Yeah.
well, let's just sit back and not try anything and complain
They
about
did
no
try. They
forwards.
missed chance. Erdegaard was shocking in front of goal. Sterling's not going to change that. Sterling's been shit all season.
So what?
He
So you
has
have a
no-
player who's been shocking for the goal, and you're just going to ride out and hope he
Sterling
randomly
has
stops being
no
shocking.
right to get on that pitch.
Yeah,
yesterday.
no,
he
right.
He should have came on.
You're barking up the wrong tree here.
I'm
man.
not at all.
You are, mate.
I'm not.
What have you watched from Raheem Sterling this season when he's actually been playing
It's
to
not-
say
mate,
that
it's
would
about,
have made a
it's about
difference?
this game in this moment, right? Are you going to just sit and hope things magically change? You couldn't get through. You were doing nothing. So you're just going to sit there and accept that. You were chasing a title. You have to try something.
Arsenal
They brought on-
finished
we
the game.
brought on
Arsenal finished the
attacking
game with
players.
Trossard Marino, and Martinelli.
And none
all
of them
three
could fucking hit a barn
Yeah,
door,
but he's
mate.
always saying that after the game, Lewis.
Yeah.
You
During-
would see it during the game. Marino was fucking spanking it wide.
Oh, so let's
Trossard
play
was
Sterling
going
up
wide.
front, down the middle. Yeah, that's a great fucking idea.
Put him on the wing. Put him on the pitch.
Trossard and Wanyeri and Martinelli this season have done way more and shown way more to get Arsenal out of holes or score goals or create goals. During the game, no one in their right mind would go, I think this game's missing Sterling. And by the way, you didn't say that yesterday. Now, after the game, now they didn't find a winner, you're now going, I think they should have bought Sterling.
Right, let's not pretend any of us were actually watching the game yesterday.
Martinelli did all right when he come on.
Martinelli had a goal on that right-hand side. He did.
No, I'm saying let's not pretend that any of us were even watching the game yesterday. So I'm not going to be saying, I need Sterling, because we weren't even fucking watching.
All I did was watch.
So why are you saying it now then? Why are you saying it now?
Because I'm saying you brought
Hang on, I
Sterling
did
in,
watch the
this
game.
player who
I don't know what he's on
can, in
about
big
with that.
moments, get a goal, unlock something. He's acting like he's completely useless.
I think you think the current Raheem
What
Sterling is
just happened?
different to the one in your mind, mate.
Also,
In all
Lewis, what's
honesty.
happened here? You just said you didn't watch the game, so where you could bring in this argument up from?
What's the
I
highlights?
sat there the entirety of the stream watching the game,
You're
not
on your
looking at the
phone.
stream once.
You're on TikTok.
Yeah, you were on TikTok.
I still watch the game more.
Yeah,
When
you
you're
lie.
reading,
You're
the stream, it's hard to
Theo,
watch
you're
the game.
literally
It's
just
like
lying
watching.
right now.
I don't have to stream.
Yeah. But Raheem
yeah.
Sterling was not the
Okay, what
answer,
you
and to
argue-
scapegoat
what
that is
point
crazy,
argument?
by the way.
If you have 10 minutes in, you're drawing at Old Trafford, bring him on.
10 minutes in.
For what reason?
10 minutes at the end.
For what reason? Just
Well, okay, let's just sit and enjoy a draw and pray.
Just in case he luckily gets something, and then you can go, right, well, retrospectively, I was correct.
Or how about they bring him on for, I don't know, Trossard, who's scored loads of big last-minute goals or big goals
Okay,
for Arsenal, and then they don't score, and then what's the argument then? Why is he bringing Sterling
Okay,
on instead of Trossard?
so he's absolutely useless and he's never deserves to come on. Why we even got him on the bench? Shall we just put someone else on who we might
Oh
utilise?
yeah, we'll get Win the dog on. Who else have they got?
This is
Who else have
fucking
Arsenal got
mental.
to put on
Yeah,
the
like
bench?
Sterling's this. By the way, he's not even that bad. I'd back him over Martinelli still. Anyways, Martinelli's useless.
You honestly
Mate, you're
haven't
living
been
in
watching
2020.
football.
He's a fucking lost.
You're
He's
living in
actually-
2020.
You're acting like Raheem Sterling can't kick a ball. He's
we're not.
No, we're
he's
not.
one
We're
of the
just-
few
no, no,
players
we're
in your
living-
team
we're
who
living
actually
in the
knows what it's like to win a trophy.
we're
mate.
living in the-
So when it comes to big moments, maybe utilise him.
We're living in the reality of watching Raheem Sterling play football this season compared to other people at Arsenal. He's not as good as the other players that are playing. And you can't just say, oh, well, just because he won fucking every
not
fucking
saying-
trophy on the planet 10, 15
I'm not
years
saying
ago, man.
start-
Why do you bring him on? Because just in case he kicks the ball or shot a target goes in.
I'm not saying start. I'm not saying start Sterling. I'm not saying
yes.
I'm saying 10 minutes. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything.
So
It's
you
not
think-
working.
you
Bring him
think-
on.
You
Try
think in
something.
2025, Raheem Sterling is a better option off the bench than Martinelli?
Yes.
That is mental.
Okay,
mate.
let's
Let's
move
go.
on.
Also, can we just add, like, the chances we got actually came from Kieran Tierney and down that
He was
left-hand
good
side.
actually when he
Yeah.
come on. Yeah,
He's
he
a better
was good.
option at the moment.
He was good. He was. I didn't even realise he was fucking fit.
Yeah.
Not in that way either. Before you say it, but yeah,
He'll leave it. I think he'll leave at the end of the season. Probably go back to
Celtic. They reckon,
yeah.
don't they? Yeah.
But
Well, if
you know he,
you
that-
can
you know
keep
the
him fit
Odegaard,
though, he's a good option.
you know
at the minute.
Odegaard shot where he should have thumped it.
Yeah.
That came from a Tierney cross.
Yeah, no, it was
Just come down that
whipped it
left-hand
across.
side.
No, no, there was another one though that come across where Tierney absolutely whipped
He
it
did,
along
yeah,
the
yeah,
floor
yeah.
to.
Cut it back.
I can't remember. That
Well,
wasn't.
Martinelli
that
and
wasn't
Lewis
to Odegaard, I
Skelly
don't
on
think.
the 58th minute. I'm not trying to have
Also, I think-
Martinelli, Trossard, and Tierney.
Albeit the fact that we were pretty shit, right? I think the substitutions were proactive.
They were
I don't
good.
understand, I don't understand where
They were
this
good,
like,
yeah.
just fucking bring everyone on and see what happens.
I
The
don't-
substitution
yeah.
we made, Lewis Skelly, Tierney, and Martinelli all
Yeah.
played pretty well when they came on.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you want from Arteta. You're just
I'm
blaming
not-
the manager for no
No,
reason.
my
You
whole
want
thing is
to
just like
bring
this
on one of their worst players this season? That's
My
a good,
whole
good
thing is
option.
just crying about forwards. It's just like it's doing me head in.
not?
Who's
It's-
crying? You're the one crying, mate.
Fucking, do you know who's? It's fucking Arteta's crying, mate. He stormed out the interview.
Why are you so rattled
He was
by
asked
him?
about strikers. He went to storm out and he was on fucking skates by the interview. He's like, wait there, one more. Asked about the title race.
Lewis
He
watched
walked
more-
out with tears
so
in
Lewis
his eyes.
watched more of the post-match.
No, you asked who's crying.
influence.
Your manager is crying about
sounds like
forwards.
you're
He
crying.
stormed out the interview.
He's
Your
not crying, you're
manager,
crying.
your hero, your guy who's going to win you 3 trophies you said earlier in the season on national radio is crying about the strikers.
Oh, yeah,
Should
do you
we
remember
talk
that?
Yeah.
Should we talk about
Our-
Our
National
king,
radio,
Arteta.
That was
Oh,
last year. It was
strikers.
last
Oh,
year.
get me
That
out.
was
He had a
last-
meltdown.
It was
Also
last
last
season.
season.
He had a meltdown
Oh,
this
yeah, it
season.
was.
It was last season because
It
last
still
season.
applies.
It was
But
last season.
Still applies.
Oh,
Right.
right, okay.